So in this video, we're going to discuss about that weak file configurations or weak file permissions. So generally, that there are two files, that shadow file and the password file. So first one in the etc shadow file, which is like crucial system file, which found in that Unix and Unix like operating system, and it stored that encrypted user password and related information necessary for that user authentication, and each line in the etc shadow file represents one user accounts on the system and typically includes fields such as that username, encrypted password, password expiration information, account status, and other security related attributes. Let's say if I put, so generally, you can't see that shadow file without using any that root permission. The etc shadow file is typically only that readable by the root user to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive password information, and it serves as a security measure to protect user password from being easily accessed or tampered with by regular user or attacker who gain unauthorized access to the system. So like generally, that is etc shadow file, it's that critical components of the Unix like operating system security infrastructure, storing encrypted user password and related authentication information in a security manner. So in this video, we're gonna that break that password. Let's say there are that password for that user, which we have already logged in with that username, and there's a password of the root, and we can like crack that password with multiple tools like John the Ripper or Hydra something. So while checking, let's say that ls hyphen l and then etc shadow, so we can see that read write read and read write permissions for that root user, that shadow, and the size August 25 2000. Obviously it's a like all operating system, and generally we can't see that shadow file directly as well. So let's say cat etc shadow again, and in the root, this is the password. So let me copy this one. So let's copy. So this password, it's that between that colons, and let me switch into that my system, and in my system I just create a file, that's nano and then hash.txt, and just paste the clipboard, then control O for save and control X for exit. Now we can say the cache hash.txt. So we have that file, that cat that hash.txt, and for crack this hash we'll use that John the Ripper. So I just enter that John and then hyphen hyphen word list. So we have already in Kali Linux, there are like lots of that word list, or you can download from the GitHub also. It's slash user share and then word list and then roku.txt, and after this we just use that hash.txt. So we have already copied that root password, and with the help of Sean we add that roku.txt, that password file, and just hit enter. So it's creating directory, and we can see the password is password 123. And if I am talking about that password hashes, so it's just like SHA512 crypt, and the password is password 123, and we can that validate this password to let's see. So just su and root, enter, and password it's let me show you with that copy paste enter. Now we can see we have that root password. So this is like easiest way. So whenever you that login in any machine, so just first they try to get that shadow file. If it is like misconfigured, we can see like easily that shadow file, so we can get that password of any account which related to that in our shadow file.